All right, well, we're back with another one. Shout out to my boy right here. We appreciate you.
What's up, bro?
Man, you've been going crazy right now, man, on social media, and just hearing your story and everything just kind of aligned because it was like, and I kind of wanted to tell you this yesterday on the phone, but I'm like, no, bro, the conversation is going to get too good.
Yeah.
I'd rather save it for the podcast. But it was like, I've seen your videos pop up. I had seen you already.
Mm-hmm.
Then out of nowhere, I seen you in a podcast episode. And I was just telling him, like, man, we need to shoot a podcast every week. Who do we get next?
Yeah.
And, I seen yours. I'm like, man, I'm gonna tell him what's up.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when we were talking about it. You're like, bro, I've been looking for a podcast to be on over here,
Yeah, bro.
So it was like perfect timing, right?
Yep. It was perfect, bro. Like, the universe is telling me something like, all right, bro, this podcast to do it,
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, bro.
Tell us a little bit more about you, though. Tell me a little bit more.
Well, before I start off with that, bro, I did bring you some gifts, for inviting me, bro. So this one is a energy drink, bro. Mas energy drink is a Hispanic energy drink, bro. Shout out to them. They sent me some, bro, and they got these Mexican flavors, bro. Fire, bro. Fire.
Oh yeah, this is actually what I need, honestly. Like,
yeah,
we give it a taste test.
Yeah, go ahead. And then that's not my brand, by the way. That's just a local brand that hit me up, and I like it, so I was like, why not?
Share it. Mas energy.
Yep.
Let's give it a taste. Let's see.
That's just fire, bro.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Smooth.
And then I brought you some hair products, bro, from Faded Culture, the homies out in San Antonio, bro.
Oh yeah.
Some clay and some texture powder right there, bro.
Yes, sir.
For your hair, because you might need it, bro. You never know.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. So they're for you. I wish I brought more, bro. I would have brought some for you too, bro. My bad.
So we got the products right here. Faded Culture. Shout out to Faded Culture, right?
Yep. Shout out to Faded Culture.
And then shout out to
Mas
Energy, right?
Yep. Look them up, man. They're fire. They're fire.
All right, let's get to it, man. I appreciate it, bro.
No, first, yeah.
That's really great, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah. But back to me introducing myself. Ivan the Great on Instagram and TikTok. I've been cutting hair, bro, for the last 8 years professionally with the license, but I was also cutting throughout high school. And altogether, like 12 to 13 years doing that shit, bro.
You still remember your first haircut?
Yeah,
I do.
was
your first
well,
haircut,
technically,
bro?
I was my own first haircut. I was cutting my own hair. That's how I got started.
Were you actually like fading it or just?
Nah, I was just doing like I had a blowout back then, bro. So spiky hair, tapered, and I just did an 8-guard all over.
Yeah.
My homie Angel, my best friend Angel, he's like, bro, cut me up too then, even all over line up, simple.
How old were you then?
Shoot, I was probably like 14, bro. 14, 15. Yeah, youngin', bro. Just chopping up everybody in the basement, That's how you start off. That's how I see all these young kids right now that are wanting to cut hair start off, bro. Just cutting up the homies,
Did you ever have a moment, bro, like when you were younger, where maybe you did cut somebody's hair or like, I don't know how to explain it, but for me, like I've always had a coincidence. Like before I started actually cutting hair, I remember I would grab the clippers because my dad had clippers. My stepdad had clippers. And then also like my tia was you know how the stylist?
Yeah.
She was a stylist. So every now and then I would ask her for her clippers.
Yeah.
And just cut my homie's fucking hair bald, bro, like straight bald, right?
Yeah.
But I never thought about it as like, I'm gonna cut hair.
No, yeah. When I was doing that, I never thought about like,
at the time you didn't think about cutting hair at all?
Nah, my homie just wanted haircuts, and I was like, I'll do it too, why not?
Just fade them up.
Yeah. And then that's when like, after high school, I was cutting people in high school, and after high school, when I graduated, I was in a factory, bro, for like 6 months, back in Wichita, Kansas, and I didn't like it. And I was like, I'm already cutting hair on the side. Let me just go to barber college,
So what kind of made you take the full leap?
Like I said, I was cutting hair on the side, bro, and then I hated waking up early for somebody, instead of for me.
And then basically having full control of your time, right?
Yep. That part of it, bro. And I'm going to be completely honest to you, bro. I was a kid then. I was young. I was dumb, And I did it because I was a pothead, And like I knew for a fact, like, oh, barbers don't get drug tested, right? Bro, I was like, let me just become a barber too, since I like smoking so much. Now I don't smoke, That's not me. I took a big, break off of that. I'm cool without it,
How long have you stopped, like, completely?
It's only been a month. When I mean like I stopped, like I'll smoke like, for a week and then quit for a year,
Nice.
Not being like right now I'm on this journey of being completely sober for the next 6 months to a year,
That's crazy.
So no alcohol, no weed, no vaping, just caffeine, and then get addicted to my actual work, to actual work life,
Yeah, I think that's something that I'm on again. I don't know, lately, bro, like I've reached a whole different level of like a spiritual connection with myself, bro.
Yeah.
Aside from just being sober, I think being sober helped me connect on a different level because I've been on both sides of life, bro.
Yeah.
I've been on the side where I didn't have shit at all.
Yeah.
And I've been on the side where I've had the fucking world in my hands.
Yeah.
Like I told a couple of guys when we were talking on the podcast, it's like I've been in that position where it's like, holy shit, we're in Miami. It's such and such birthday. It's Ivan's birthday. Okay, fuck it. How much is the flight? $1,000. Book it. Fly him out.
Yeah.
And just go crazy, right?
Yeah.
But then recently that I started getting sober and I had to go through some shit, I started realizing a lot, bro. I'm like, damn, man, like when you got it, as fucked up as it is, you attract more of the bad people.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
you know how the mosquitoes and the flies get attracted to the light?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I feel like when you become the light, you just start attracting all these bugs,
Yeah.
all these bugs to it,
Yeah.
And then, like, when certain obstacles come your way, you start realizing who's truly there and who's not, bro.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things I realized, too, is like, damn, man, every time we go out to dinner, we got to drink.
Yeah.
Every time we go out to anything, we got to drink. It's a family party, drink. It's this, drink. And I kind of just got tired of it, bro, because even the last time I drank, which is, it's been a while already. It's been probably maybe like 2 months now.
Yeah.
I woke up the next day and I was like, I don't want this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't want this shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like waking up, going to the gym, being productive, I got shit to do, I got things to do. And to feel like shit the next day is like, nah.
It slows you down and puts you two days behind, bro.
Exactly.
It does. You got to recover. Your pockets are hurting because, you spend so much money and, like, it's just too much on your head when you got things to move, It's important to stay sober, bro. Like, I'm all for it, bro. I love kicking it. That's one of my vibes, bro. I like to drink. I really like to kick and go out. But you have to earn it. I don't think people realize that, bro. Like, it's so much more rewarding when you got all your business handled and you earned it, bro. You fucking earned it. That you can go out there and enjoy life without having to worry about it, Yeah. It's not bad to do it once in a while. But I'm just a big believer, like, I always have those friends, bro, that smoke a lot. And they're like, bro, I get shit done when I'm high. And I'm always like, imagine how much more shit you get done if you wasn't high,
Yeah. I trust me, that's been a debate that we've had before. And I get it. I'm on the same, like, page as you. But the thing that I see is, like, it slows you down.
It slows you down, bro.
So no matter how much you can get done, you would have gotten 10 times more of that done if you would have been sober,
Yeah.
At least, like you said, bro, like, if you're going to do it, earn the shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a certain goal, meet the goal. Don't just be halfway there and be like, you know what? I made a good amount of money today at the shop. Fuck it, I'm good. I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah.
Because then that just slows you back down, bro. And the biggest thing for me is, like, if you can't respect yourself, how do you expect others to respect you?
Yeah.
Because that's discipline, bro. That comes with discipline. And when you say, hey, I'm going to do something, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you have to stick to it. Recently, I started doing a no-carb diet.
Yeah.
Just to see the results of it.
Yeah.
And, bro, it's insane because it's like rice is carbs. And then carbs basically provide energy for your body,
Yeah.
So, like, the zero-carb stuff is like, oh, shit. But it definitely implements that discipline, bro. And I like challenges.
Yeah, I did that last year, bro. The no carbs.
Did?
During my summer, I was shredded, bro.
Yeah?
I was so shredded, bro. The only carbs I had, it was alcohol. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But, like, I just straight meat, eggs, and vegetables. Not even vegetables, actually. I didn't even like vegetables, so I ate fruit,
How long did you do it for?
Like 3 months, bro. Yeah.
How long did it take for you to see the results?
Shit. Like a month, bro. Or shit, not that long, bro. Cause you really cut out a lot of that processed stuff that's bad for you, you know? Fruit ain't bad for you. People like to say like, oh, it's a lot of sugar. Bro, what the fuck you talking about? It's healthy for you. It comes from the earth, man. Just eat it, you know?
Yeah.
And then vegetables, I like vegetables, I just don't like cooking them. So that's it, yeah.
What about whenever you like afterwards? Like what? How did you like get off of that phase when like you were really ripped,
Yeah.
and then where you were like, oh shit.
Well, that's something that I learned that I fuck up on all the time, bro, is every time I hit a goal, I start to fuck around too much.
Get comfortable.
I get comfortable. And I know that pattern about myself, you know? And I did that. I rewarded myself too much, you know? And I was like, let me go eat candy, let me go eat this, let me go drink. I'm shredded, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm shredded, bro. Let me go enjoy this, you know? And it just, next thing you know, bro, I gain a little belly fat, and then I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, that's my consequences for getting off track, you know? It's okay to enjoy it, you know? But if you overindulge, it fucks with you heavy, bro, you know?
The choices we make today affect us tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah. I started off as a barber too, bro. And what I tell people is whenever I was cutting hair, man, the only thing I could think about is how can I make more
Yeah.
quicker, right? So like how we were discussing outside, there was a point too where I was like, man, I need to find something, because what I do is great. Of course, I like it, but I don't know, bro. Like for me, it's always been something bigger to help people.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like there was a point in my life where I wanted help,
Yeah.
and there was nobody there.
Yeah.
Like there was nobody to look up to, nobody that I could get the right direction from, because everybody we looked up to was up to no fucking good, you know?
Yep.
So I was always like, man, I want to look up to somebody. Who in my community can I look up to? Nobody. Because everybody's doing dumb shit. They're either going to prison or doing stupid shit. Just nothing good about the community, right? Aside from the community, think about who is the biggest like entrepreneur, or I would even say like a teacher that has taught our community like, hey, this is possible.
Yeah.
Like the things that you dream about that our parents say like, hey, you know, like you're still just dreaming, estás soñando, like all this shit is like, we start thinking about it and we were like, man, maybe they're right. Maybe we should just get a regular job.
Yeah, you listen to them thoughts from someone else, you know, instead of your own.
Yeah, so I feel like with the whole barbering stuff, man, you really do help out a lot of people, because when I was cutting hair, man, I would have conversations with people all the time, bro.
Yep.
You hear 1,000 things, bro.
Yeah.
You know people's like deepest secrets sometimes too, bro. Because it's like
I hear
a barber's like a therapist, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I hear so much crazy shit.
That's probably where you get your wisdom from too, right?
Oh yeah, bro. Wisdom? Especially when I cut a lot of older people.
Yeah.
I like to dive into their past lives, bro. Understand them and stuff, you know, what they know from life, because they're way older than me, bro. You know.
Yeah.
They're way older than me, bro. So like they know something. They've been through it. You know, they have experience, more experience than I have on this earth. So they gotta have some gems, you know. Yeah.
What's one of the most memorable memories as a barber? Like one of your most memorable memories?
Memorable memories, the most memorable memories.
Memorable, yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, bro. I never thought about that. Man, I guess the day I decided to join a mentorship program. Cause that was the day, I remember I woke up that day pissed to go to work, bro. I hated it. I did not want to go to work. I was cutting 15 heads a day, 6 days a week in Wichita. 15 to 20 heads a day, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, bro. And that morning I woke up and I was just like, I don't want to go to work, bro. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to cut these people up. Like, for only making $300 that day, like, I'm working 12 hours, almost 12 hours, you know? That's some bullshit money, bro. Bullshit way to live life. Sorry for some barbers that are watching this, bro, and they're like, I'll do that. Like, that's up to you, bro. Like, but there's a way out of that, you know?
But you got to hear it, though.
Yeah.
Because if you don't hear it, you won't know. And I heard that today, too, is if you're not knowledgeable of it, we get it. But if you know it, and you don't take action to become better at it, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro, you know?
But back to that day, I woke up pissed, and, like, I was watching this video of a tutorial on YouTube, bro, just to hype myself up before I go into work, you know?
Yeah.
And before I pressed play on the tutorial, my mentor had an ad for his mentorship program. And this was before you see all these mentorship programs now, bro. This was 2 years ago. There wasn't
It was 2
any
years
at all.
already?
Yeah. There wasn't any at all besides him and like one other dude doing it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set up a call with him and see what he has to offer. You know, he was saying all these cool things on the ad, bro. Like, oh, so and so makes $20,000 a month as a barber, charges $100 a haircut. And I was like, bullshit. I was like, bullshit, bro. You know, let me just hear him, you know, and see if he can help me. And then you know what? I made the leap, signed up, and it took off from there, bro. I really, because I always had a work ethic, bro. I knew that for a fact, you know, like I could work. But work ethic is one thing, but if you know how to work smart, you're really gonna make more money. And if you put both together, bro, game changer, you know? Game changer. And I wasn't the smartest barber at all, bro. And I knew having a mentor is gonna help me out, you know?
That's where I think that's where you took that leap of faith and elevated yourself to work smarter, not harder. Mm-hmm. Because it's like we were talking about earlier, like when you get a mentor, bro, people think that a mentor is just like, oh, he's going to make me rich as fuck. Yeah. He's going to give me a lot of money. But it's more to it. It's step by step on how to not fuck up. That's the most important thing that I could say is like how to not fuck up. How to not make the same mistakes they've made so you could reach the level you want to reach quicker. Yeah. And then, of course, you have to have a skill. Yeah. You can't just be like, hey, meditate and do all these things, you're going to get rich. No, obviously, right? You have to have a skill. So it's like those mentors that we get help us master our skill, right? Of course, also help us market, brand, understand algorithm, how it works, how you can break the algorithm, how you get more engagement. Yeah. Because I feel like people are close-minded nowadays to social media, bro. Yeah. Because I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure now majority of your clientele comes from social media, right?
They all do. They all do. Not one has been word of mouth. And if it's word of mouth, it's because the client I cut told their brother, I got this barber from TikTok. I still count that from social media, you know? Still, especially like at my price point, bro. Like, ain't nobody off the street gonna want to book a haircut with me because of my price point. They're gonna be like, fuck that.
Yeah, see,
you charge too much, bro. You crazy, you know?
See, that's one of the biggest risks, though, that a lot of barbers are scared to take.
Oh, yeah, price raises?
Yes, because, bro, I did it like this. Yeah. And it's because when I started cutting hair, man, I was making $9 a fucking haircut, bro.
That ain't shit, bro.
You know, I was cutting one hair like a week, like one head a week. So $9, still working construction, trying to make this shit happen. And I'm like, fuck. Then when I went to the second barbershop, I think we were like at $25 for walk-ins. Yeah. Well, bro, I was there all day, every day. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And eventually raised to 45, 55, 65, 80, 100. And then my house calls were like $300, bro. Yeah. But some of my friends that are still barbers, they'll be like, man, bro, like, right now it's slow season, man. It's like we ain't getting no haircuts, da-da-da. I'm like, bro, have you ever thought about changing your prices? They're like, man, it's because if I change my prices, I lose all my customers. I'm like, no. You're going to elevate your customers. Yeah, bro. You're going to elevate your customers because the quality changes, bro. You're no longer getting just people who are going to walk in and be like, yeah, $10 for a haircut. Yeah. Who don't even give a shit about the haircut, honestly. Yeah, they don't. They're just like, hey, man, fade me up. Boom, boom, done. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And then you got the people that actually pay for it because they're important. They got things to do, and they know that, of course, bro, like me personally, like, I know, not just because I was a barber, but it's like, bro, I would pay for like a $300, $400 haircut. Yeah. Simply because it's like, hey, if I have an important meeting or something important, I want to look the best. So who am I going to call? The best, right? That's how I want the best. So I'm not going to give too much gems on that because I want you to speak on that. But
bro, with the barbers, though, like, they're pussies, bro. They're scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I don't think every barber should go up on prices, too. I did see some barbers, like, go up on pricing that I know for a fact shouldn't have.
Yeah, their work's not good.
Their work's not good. Their work ethic's not good. They're late, you know, and, like, that shows a lot, too, right? Yeah. And there's barbers that I know for a fact that are worth way more than they charge and are scared. Yeah. And the reason they're scared, bro, because they have this, they're comfortable. Mm-hmm. And they don't see that. Like, they're comfortable. Like, okay, bro, you're booked out for 3 weeks straight. You're working extra hard, you know? A barber might think that they're being uncomfortable in the situation because your feet hurt, right? From cutting all day, you know? And they're like, okay, but what's even more uncomfortable is when you're sitting there and you have no clientele you know, and you charge so much. Now you got to put your mind to use. You got to actually think about, like, how am I going to get more clients at this price point? What do I got to do? You know, you got to market. How do I market? Social media.
Yeah.
But how do I make my social media blow up and work for me, you know?
Exactly.
And you got to figure out the algorithm, you know? And then you got to look like you see if people are actually booking with you. You might get a lot of views, a shitload of views, and no one's booking with you. And it's probably because they look at your price point and they don't align with your type of work, you know?
The value.
It don't align with the value, bro. And like, you got to go back down. And it's a lot that goes into it that a lot of barbers don't want to think. They don't want to actually put their mind to use, bro. You know, they put the body to use, but not the mind, you know?
Yeah. I agree 100%, man. I don't think that's just in the barbering industry. We got a lot of fucking pussies everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And it's because even like in other industries, I have guys that I know, right, that pay for all these mentorships, bro. And they don't get shit out of it.
Yeah.
They're paying for mentorship after mentorship after mentorship after mentorship and don't figure out not a fuck ass thing from them, you know?
Yeah.
Me, I could look at a video or talk to somebody, simple conversation with somebody, and I'm already like, okay, this is how you do your business. This is how it works. That's how it works. Cool. Then I'll go probably like on my drive home, I'm thinking more and more and more. And then I'm like, oh shit, I figured it out.
Yeah.
You know? But I do agree. I feel like a lot of people raise their prices in the barber industry that have no reason to raise their prices. Yeah. But then you got the OGs that are really good that just don't want to switch, man. They're comfortable,
bro.
Yeah.
That comfortability be killing you, man.
And
that's another thing I learned with mentorship, bro, that I see a lot of people join them too. And like you said, don't do shit with them. And you know what it is, though? Is I learned, like, these people think, like you said earlier, they join it and they're like, oh, I'm about to get rich because this is going to help me. Like, nah, bro, like that mentorship, he basically is giving you a map to get it, you know, to get what you want. And a lot of people don't realize, like, you still have to drive the car to get to point A to point B.
Yeah.
He just gave you a map. Imagine going to point A to point B with no map. That's what you're doing without a mentor, you know?
Yeah.
And they don't see that. They think like, oh, it's about to get easier. Nah, bro. Every time I joined a program or listen to my mentor, what happened was I got more on my plate, but I asked for more. I asked God for more on my plate to eat, you know? And it's going to get harder. It's always going to get, every time you want to level up, it's going to get harder, you know?
Yeah.
And some people just don't want to level up, bro. They say they do, but they don't want to put that work in. You know, they're little crybabies about it, you know? Like, it's hard. It's supposed to be hard.
Yeah, always.
It's supposed to be hard, bro.
I'm going to ask you a question, right? So, when you go to an interview, right? A job interview, in order for you to get that job, what do they look for in that interview?
I guess they're going to ask you, like, the most basic questions, right? Like, your work ethic, what do you do, you know, like, all that kind of stuff, right?
So, they want to make sure that you fit the criteria, right?
Yeah.
That you can actually, you know, be ready for that position, correct?
Yeah.
So that's the way that I feel God works. God works just like that.
Yeah.
It's like all these obstacles that you face are your interview because you're asking God for this big blessing.
Yeah.
And it's like, God, I want this, I want this, I want this. And God's like, okay, let's sit down.
Yeah.
So Ivan, you think you're ready for this? Boom, there goes one obstacle.
Yeah.
Okay, you think you're ready for this? Boom, there goes the other obstacle. How did he do? He's doing all right, but he's starting to complain. Okay, throw him another one. There goes another obstacle.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, he's not ready for it. He can't. He's still complaining. He's still doing this. He's still doing that. You know what? He can wait for that blessing.
Yeah.
And then when you're actually ready for that blessing, it's like it all just goes on its own. You know.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things too, I like to tell people is kind of like a car, right? For me, first you got to get the physical. Why? That's the first wheel, right?
Yeah.
Because a car has 4 wheels. So you get the physical. Why the physical? Because like I said, like I tell people, it's like your body is your temple.
Yeah.
You got to take care of your body. You got to make sure your body's on point because for one, health, aside from just muscles, getting ripped, all that stuff, bro, health is number one. What if you have $1 million and then just die the next day? You finally hit $1 million and the next day you die because your health was shit. So health, right? Physical is number one. Then you got your second wheel, which is your mentality, your mental. Because like you said, you got a lot of people that are like they have that potential, but their mentality is just too fucking weak. They're like, what if? I don't want to risk it. I'm scared. Fuck that. I'm good. I'm comfortable where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's the mentality, right? Then you got the business side where you actually learn how to do the business, where you actually you've already took the risk. You're good physically. You're mentally there. Now it's like, can I take a hit?
Yeah.
Because, bro, like, for me, I've taken some hard hits in business. And if I wouldn't have had my mentality right, oh, yeah, this shit would have been over with, you know? And then the final thing is spiritual, bro. Your connection with God. Your connection with God. Because even if you hear some of the great nowadays, all of them are just like, dude, this wouldn't be possible if I didn't have that connection with God.
You know what's crazy, bro, is you're saying this, and I recently been getting closer to God.
Same.
I don't like to be too religious with people, but like I always have been connected to him in some way, bro. And I tell my mom this because she would always think that she's real Catholic, diehard Catholic, you know?
Yeah.
And she always thought like, oh, I'm not religious like that because I don't go to church or I get tattoos and do all this shit. And I told her recently, bro, like when I'm down on my luck, I pray to God, not to get it back, but I like, all right, God, show me how to get out of this, you know?
Yeah.
I don't be like, how some people be like, why God, why'd you put me through this? Nah, that's a bad mindset to have.
Yep.
You gotta be like, all right, God, show me the way out of this. Then the most important part, bro, what people forget to talk to God is when they're on top, when they should be thankful for the most of it, you know? When I'm on my top, bro, everything's going good. I like actually like pray to him even more. So I'm like, damn, thank you, you know?
Yeah.
And I want to touch back to like earlier, bro, like what you said. A lot of people don't know this about me, bro. And I'm gonna be open. This is probably the first time I'm gonna say it on camera, bro. Only a few people knew this. In January, this year in January, bro, I went flat broke. And I got a new apartment, a new car. I was charging $100 a haircut, bro. I was living good, bro. I was partying up. Taxes hit.
Oof.
Taxes hit and this other shit. And I had enough money to like just pay it off. And like I went flat broke, bro. People didn't know this about me, you know, because I was still playing it cool, you know. My parents I don't ever go out looking for a handout, you know. And when I went flat broke, bro, I was the happiest I've ever been. And it's because I knew like the skills I had. I knew the shit I learned from the mentorship program. If I did it once, I can do it again, but better, you know. And like some people will fold if they knew how much I lost, bro. If they really knew how much I lost, I know majority of people will fold and be like, fuck, bro, like I'd be crying, this and that. And I was like, bro, I was happy. Because I knew how much of a come up I would be in a year. Because I knew what I had, I knew what I could accomplish, bro. And like, bro, I was just happy that day, bro. Like, damn, flat broke, bro. Like, I know in a year it's going to be a dope story to tell, you know. And I'm saying it now because like I came back up.
Yeah.
And that day I went broke is when I also made the decision to move. When I was like, you know what, in the summer, after my lease ends from this apartment, I'm gonna move to the DFW area. You know, so I was planning it. I was like, all right, let me stack up. Let me stack up again. Let me get all these bills paid. I went sober, I went celibate. I got on my grind, bro. And like, that shit paid off, bro.
Your life changed, right?
Yeah, and at that time too, bro, the devil was testing me.
Ooh.
The devil was testing me. He was trying to break me, bro, go back into those habits, you know? And I used to say this, and I had a client check me for this too, bro. I was like, God's testing me, bro. He's like, nah, bro, God never tests you. It's the devil. The devil tests you. And I was like, that's true. God wouldn't put those bad things in front of me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I fought him, bro. And then like, yeah, I'm here now. I'm doing good, you know? And it's the best feeling ever, bro. Real shit.
That's why it is, man. Ivan the Great.
Yeah, bro.
Man, that's crazy you say that, bro. It's crazy you say that because, like, everything you're saying, bro, from the moment that we talked, you know, me looking for somebody for the podcast, everything that we've been talking about, like, it just all aligned.
Yeah.
I feel like me and you are vibrating at the same frequency right now, at that flow state, where we didn't bring this together. It was meant to happen, right?
Yeah.
But, bro, like I told you, I've been at the top, bro. Like, I've been at the top where it was like, I don't give a fuck about this. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, bro, in a week. One time when I first started sales, in 1 week, bro, I wasted 100 fucking thousand. My teeth were 20, right?
Yeah.
But everything else was just on stupid fucking shit, you know?
Yeah.
Come around a couple years later, got my own company, got stuff going on. And I hit rock bottom too, bro. I hit rock bottom. Omar's my witness, bro. And, you know, the craziest thing, bro, is everybody kind of already expects this image of you.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't even really be open because it's like, oh, I gotta hold up this image, like, fuck,
Yeah.
bro, like I'm fucked, right?
Yeah.
But he'll even tell you, bro, like you said, it's crazy everything you're saying, bro, because I was the happiest too.
Yeah.
Like I was happy, bro. If you do get pissed off, well, I wouldn't even say pissed off, bro. I got upset with myself.
Yeah.
I got upset with myself that I let it happen.
Yeah.
But like you said, bro, I was happy as fuck because I was like, it's gonna make a hell of a fucking story.
Yeah, bro.
Aside from that, it was also like, I've already done it once, right? And it's like I told one of my boys today, me and him were on the phone today. We don't even work together no more, but we were on a call. And he's like, man, bro, like, imagine what I would have done with this and this and this. I'm like, look, I'm going to tell you something. If you win the lottery, that's luck.
Yeah.
You're fucked if you lose that money. You're fucked. Now you can officially say you're fucked.
Yeah.
Regret it. But when you reach a certain level, financially, whatever it is, by yourself, because of your work ethic, because of whatever you did, you could do it again.
Yeah.
Because you did it. It wasn't luck. It was you.
Yeah.
So, man, that's crazy that you said that, bro. And honestly, like, I feel everything just aligns. Let's go back a little bit to kind of like your upbringing, because I know you said we had like different upbringings.
I think so for sure. Cause I did research on you, bro, and like you have a crazy, crazy backstory, bro, with all that shit that happened to you, and then now you're here, you know. And me, a little different, bro. I'm from Wichita, Kansas, bro. Both my parents are in my life, you know. 2 older brothers, I'm the youngest. We weren't rich or anything or had a lot of money. We were well off, you know.
Yeah.
And you're the opposite, right?
Complete opposite.
Complete opposite, bro. And I feel like I find a lot of Hispanics that are in my position fuck it up so bad, bro, and it pisses me off, bro, because I'll see like these kids just go crazy, act dumb, don't put no effort into it, just for the parents to come out here from Mexico just to fuck it up, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what they didn't come out here. And I was bad too, bro, like I understand, you know?
Yeah.
But there's got to be a time when you got to switch it over. When you're my age and you're doing that shit still, it's like, bro, like, what are you doing, bro?
Yep.
You know, like you just sitting on your ass being dumb, and your parents did all this work for you to come up here and fuck it up for them, you know?
Yeah.
And then you, like, you're proof, bro, that you can make it happen. You made it happen, bro, you know?
Yeah, I think that, you know, for me in my case, I feel like, I remember I saw this interview, bro, that almost made me tear up. There was this little girl in a bed, right?
Yeah.
Hospital bed. And they were asking her a couple questions, but I don't remember exactly what the question was. But she was like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I have cancer, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because my little brother, he wouldn't have been able to handle this.
Yeah.
Somebody had to handle it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to handle it.
Yeah.
And I think about that every day, bro. Like, I think that somebody in the family has to change that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody in the family has to go through that pain. So when I go through my, like, trials and errors, bro, when things happen to me that are just going terrible and I'm just like, fuck, bro, what am I going to do? I'm just like, you know what? It's all good. My brother wouldn't have been able to handle this shit.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, like, you know, certain people couldn't handle this. And I thank God my kids don't have to handle this.
Yeah.
Because I know that what I'm going through, one day it's going to pay off really well to where my kids are not going to have to go through that.
Yeah.
Of course, I want them to be like, sort of in your vision too, where it's like, my dad sacrificed so much, I have to make something out of myself too.
Yeah.
Don't just fuck it up because you got it or you got decent, even if we don't, you know, make it really, really big. But having just that father figure and a mother and having a home, like having the simple things in life, bro, it's like you got to be thankful for it, you know? And for some people to just throw it all away, that's to me like terrible, bro. Like, because you have the opportunity and there's kids that wish they had that and they don't. And for somebody to just completely just throw it away, it's like, fuck, bro, what are you doing?
Bro. It's crazy, dog. Would you say for you though, bro, like being in that situation with your parents, like, if you don't mind me touching up on it a bit, like how, you know, they left you, right? Is there like, and I know your mom came back and apologized and stuff. Do you feel like even though like that happened, is there still some like trauma and habits that you have from that stuff, bro, that you might see?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never thought about it until the video went viral.
Yeah?
And yeah, I never thought about it until the video went viral, bro, because I had a conversation with my mother.
Yeah.
And she was like...
She seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And she was like, Well, I can't tell you nothing. Because my brother had got a little bit pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to do, bro. Like, it's the
Happy?
fucking reality, bro. Like, if
Yeah.
it was something bullshit, then yeah, bro, I get it. But it's the reality.
Yeah.
And then I talked to my mom, and I'm like, how do you feel about this? She's like, I'm good. She's like, I'm good. Because at the end of the day, it's your story.
Yeah.
The mistakes that I made, obviously, I can't take them back.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not telling a lie. This is your story.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, like I said, bro, we can't take the mistakes back. And the way that I see it, bro, that maybe people didn't understand is like when a woman is put in a certain position, how can she leave that situation? You know, like for my case, it's the first time I ever say it, bro. But like for my case, I seen my mom get beat from when we were little kids, bro. Like
Yeah.
every time that my stepdad would come home, I remember we had like a little kitchen, right? And you know how the little kitchen has the little glass doors?
Yeah.
Bro, me and my sister would sit right there in the little glass thing because my sister would be on the glass, and then my stepdad would be right there, and they'll be fighting, bro, just beating each other up. Well, not even my mom, bro. She wouldn't fight back, but like he would be beating her, screaming at her, yelling at her, and we'd be right there on the window, bro. And I'd be grabbing my sister, and then I'd just take her and just take off.
Yeah.
And I remember I would grab my sister, and she'll be crying in the room, bro. And I'm like, man, I had so much resentment towards him because I'm like, man, one day, like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, one day I'm gonna be big and I'm gonna fuck you up. But then as I grew older, bro, like, and especially like when I became a father, I was like, man, bro, like, as much as I would, you know, be like everybody else, and be like, man, fuck them, never talk to them again. I was like, bro, why? Why, bro? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not God to judge you.
Yeah.
Did it affect me? Yes. Right? But at the end of the day, like, I'm not the one that's gonna tell you what you did right or did wrong. I'm not God, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna answer to him.
Yeah.
Me, I'm here. You know, and I would hate to be in a position in life where maybe I did make a mistake and my kids never want to talk to me again. My kids be like, fuck you, motherfucker, you're a piece of shit. Like, I was like, nah, bro. So just kind of like whenever that video went viral and everything happened, bro, I just thought about it. I'm like, damn, man, a lot of the things that I've done probably have been because I've always had those abandonment issues, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been scared to get abandoned, get left behind, because it's like, fuck, bro, my whole life I've been abandoned since I was a little kid. So when I was 4 years old, my mom left because my stepdad, in construction, they had the big trucks, you know?
Yeah.
And the truck ran over his leg. So she had to leave Mexico and come over here to the States. And she left me over there when I was 4. That was my first time getting abandoned, bro. So I still remember it till this day. I know that a lot of people don't remember, but I still remember, bro. And even I told my mom, she's like, yep. But I remember that my grandpa and my stepdad were talking. No, my grandpa and my mom were talking. And I was just right here with my grandma looking at them. And then my mom comes my way. She gives me a kiss. She says bye. And there's a red truck waiting for her at our ranch when you come out the gate. And then, shit, bro, she just left. Told me she was going to come back. I don't remember exactly the words, but I remember the picture of it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I remember running behind the truck, bro. I had a dog. We had a dog. His name was El Chato. I was a pit bull. Black pit bull. Badass pit bull, bro. And me and the dog ran off, bro. We ran off behind the truck. And that was my first time being abandoned. Second time was when that shit happened when I was 12. That I knocked the door, bro, and shit, house is completely empty. And I was like, fuck, bro, am I like, my whole life has just been abandonment.
Yeah.
So that's why when I got in a relationship with the mother of my kids, man, I had that fear, bro.
Yeah.
I had that fear of being abandoned.
Yeah.
So I like, you know, I had just too much trauma where it was holding me back, man, and it took me a while to really overcome it.
Yeah.
But I think by the time that I had already overcome that, it was too late, bro. I had already ruined what we could have had, you know?
Yeah.
Which nowadays we're really great friends, bro. And if there's any woman that I'll never lose my respect for, is her, bro.
Yeah. That's good,
She's been there when I was at my lowest point in life.
Yeah.
It's when I was good, you know?
Bro, you remind me of my best friend back in Kansas.
For real?
Yeah. Same shit with him, bro. His mom left him. And like, I don't want to talk too much about his story because I don't have the permission to, you know?
Yeah.
But like, it reminds me And I'm there for him, bro, because like he told me too, like he has abandonment issues, you know, with women and people in his life, bro. And I told him shit like, bro, like that's my boy, that's my dog. My mom sees him as a son, you know.
Yeah.
And like, bro, we're never gonna abandon you, you know. And to this day, bro, he'll call me randomly, and for little shit, bro, just
Y'all
for little
talk
shit.
for hours, right?
Not even that, bro. We might just talk for like 5 seconds, but that's him just saying what's up another way. Even though I'm in a different state, you know, like he still hit me up, and that's gonna be my boy forever, you know.
Yeah.
And and it reminds, like, your story reminds me of him so much, bro. And it's so crazy, bro. Like you can really change it, you know. But he has those issues too, the abandonment issues, man. And as a homie, I would never abandon that fool, you know. But it's a crazy, crazy, crazy story, bro. Yeah.
I think my last one, like my last big hit that really completely just changed me, bro.
Yeah.
Was when me and the mother of my kids split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Cause you gotta imagine like coming home every day. My babies were like little, bro.
Yeah.
And every time that I would come home, that's when I was starting to cut hair.
Yeah.
The salon, I would come home and dad, you know, like little babies. So I got my kids. And then you hit that dark fucking mode, bro, because you come home and the fucking apartment is completely just dark. And I think that's when life really hit me, bro, because I would walk in there. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like some of these, like, you know, memes and commercials and bullshit that you see about men like being strong type shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that was me. Like I would go into the apartment, lights all out, dark as fuck, close the blinds. You couldn't see a fuck ass thing and just be there doing pull-ups. Not pull-ups, push-ups.
Yeah.
Until my arms would go out, bro.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would just like fucking be in my head. I'd be like, what did you do wrong? Like, what do you need? What is it? I even got to a point, bro, where, like you said, I questioned God.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Why? You know, like, what is it? Like, what do you want from me? Like my whole life, it's always been the same thing. I'm tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want? And it got to the point where I realized, bro, like, maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Maybe it is me. Because I think, like, the whole time I was thinking since I was a child, right?
Yeah.
I was always thinking, like, oh, maybe it's not my fault, right?
Yeah.
But then I kept thinking about it, and I'm like, damn, with all the trauma that I've been through, maybe it is me this time.
Yeah.
And after that, bro, my life just completely took a turn. When I started taking accountability.
You did it. You know?
Yeah. When I started taking
accountability, bro. People don't realize, like, when I start hearing people like, oh, it's because of this and this, like, bro, you can blame whatever happened, like, whatever situation to someone else, but it comes down to you, you know?
Yeah.
To you, bro.
Taking that accountability and realizing your fuck ups, bro, because a lot of people, they want to blame everybody else. Always, bro. You know? And it's always taking accountability.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Hispanic culture right now, bro?
Kind of like we touched on,
about
bro.
everything.
Kind of like what we touched on, bro. Like some of these foods are lost. I like saying foods because I'm a food, you know. But they're just lost, bro. Like some of them aren't. When I moved out here, bro, like to the DFW, I realized a lot of these people my age got businesses going, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that, bro. But there's times where, like me, I'm a Osabo kid, bro. I don't speak Spanish perfectly. You obviously do because you're from Mexico, right? Mm-hmm. I don't, bro. You know, so there's a separation between like me or like people like me and Osabo generation with the older generation. There's a separation, bro. They don't understand us, you know. And I learned quickly though, like it sucks, bro. But I bumped to a few people, bro, that are Hispanics and don't want to speak Spanish. Not because they can't, and like they can. I heard these people say like, I can speak Spanish, I just don't want to.
They're ashamed.
I think so.
Yeah,
right?
bro, you gotta be ashamed, man.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, what the fuck? Like I can barely speak Spanish right, and you have the privilege to speak Spanish, and like I wish I could. Cause then like really, bro, like that's what separates the connection from me and my dad. Yeah. You know? We're close, we're cool, you know, but I can't have a deep conversation with him because I have this barrier, this language barrier, you know? Yeah. And it sucks, bro. So I wish, like now I'm getting into speaking more Spanish, you know?
So would you say like having that barrier, appreciating all those small things, would you say like you're very like proud of your culture now? Like it made you more proud of your culture?
Hell yeah, bro. So proud of it. And I used to not be proud of it either, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I used to not be proud to be Mexican, bro. And then like recently, like the older I got, I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. It feels good. It feels good, bro. Especially seeing people like you, other entrepreneurs like Mas and like Faded Culture, the Hispanic community that's coming up and the entrepreneurs. Yeah. Seeing them, bro, it's like, I'm proud of that shit, bro.
That's crazy, bro, because the last podcast that we had, we were literally talking about that in Spanish. And I'm like, man, when I was young, bro, like, I used to get fucking jumped for being Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they used to call us wetbacks and used to be like, man, fuck those Mexicans. We ain't trying to be Mexican and all this
Yeah.
shit. It's like, bro, you're fucking Mexican too. Like, your parents are Mexican as
Yeah,
fuck.
bro.
They don't speak English, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're Mexican as fuck.
Yep.
How are you going to be like, fuck these Mexicans if you're Mexican as shit? Like, your race is Mexican. Like, you're Hispanic. Like,
Yeah.
and man, bro, we used to take some beatings because of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, fight a lot because of that.
And I get made fun of for it, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I try still, you know. I'll take it. I'll take the hits, you know. I can take a joke.
Oh.
So when they make fun of me for it, I'm like, fuck it, bro. You know.
Yeah.
But I do need to like man up and start making more videos of me speaking Spanish and take the more hits on TikTok and Instagram because I know it do well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being authentic. That's what pays off, bro. Being authentic, especially.
Yeah,
in
they
that
can't be
Spanish
two.
community.
They can't be two Drakes. Can't be two Bad Bunnies. You know.
Yeah.
Two big people. Like there
Yeah.
always has to be that one.
Yeah.
And I think once you become that one, you start creating replicas.
Yeah.
And then that's when everybody tries to be like you. That's when you really know you're that guy, bro. Like
Yep.
when you start getting replicas of you or people trying to do the exact same thing you're doing. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think it's good in a way, but it's also like be yourself. More importantly, be authentic. Because once you become authentic, it's like that's you, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna attract everything else. You know.
I agree, bro.
Yeah. What are some of the like morals that you have?
Man,
Some of the morals you stand by. Or let's start off with this. What's your definition of morals to start off?
morals to me, bro, is like a way of life. You know, like you have these set rules that you gotta go by, you know?
Standards?
Standards and go by, you know? And to me, bro, like I see a lot of men not have any morals. And to me, that's like going against your masculinity, you know? If you're not masculine enough to like have morals, bro, and like you're easy to push around. If you don't stand by them morals, bro, like someone's gonna push you around.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a little pussy and cry about what this happened. Like you don't got no morals, bro. You don't stand on nothing. Like you can cry about shit all the time, you know. But to me, like morals is just simple shit, bro. Like I learned this too from reading a lot of books, bro. But like basic ones, like always tell the truth or at least don't lie, you know. And
Yeah.
how you do one thing is how you do everything. Just little stuff like that, bro. But big ones too, like, you know, God first, you know, and then family second. That's how I see stuff too, you know. It's just, to me, it's important to have morals as a man. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. I was actually gonna touch base on what you said earlier about like celibacy, right?
Yeah.
One thing I've had to learn, bro, is never chase, always attract.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
bro.
like when I started living by that rule, bro, like I remember when I was younger, you know, you're with your homies or whatever, you're clueless. You're like, oh, bro, let's go to the bar. Let's go over here and get some girls, da-da-da-da. Right? And I always used to be like, damn, bro, why is it that whenever you go to the club with your boys, when you're young, right?
Yeah.
To get girls, 9 times out of 10, you don't end up with shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're just like chasing it. But then when you get older, as a real man, I feel like, man, bro, if you don't even pay attention to it and you're just you, and
They
you have a
attract.
purpose, you're focused on you don't give free access to just anybody, right?
Yeah.
Or just access in general to just anybody,
Yeah.
you're bound to attract the right person. Like
Yep.
your other half, your soulmate, the right business people,
Yeah.
the right friends, everything, bro, everything in general, you know?
Yeah. Celibacy is a big one, bro. It's fun. It's fun to play into it, bro. And men don't realize that, bro. Like try being celibate for a little while, and that's when you know who you really are. You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's when you stand on business, bro. That's when you get shit done. That's when those demons come out, you know?
Yeah.
And like you really gotta fight them off and shit, bro. But it's true what you said, bro. Like once you go chasing that pussy, bro, like it ain't worth it. You know?
Oh, you lose a lot of money too.
A lot of money.
A lot
bro.
of money.
A lot, bro.
Yeah.
And some men like to seem that's cool and like, bro, like the top dogs, the motherfuckers in the industry that actually making moves, they don't chase shit, bro. They all come to them, you know?
Yeah.
And not just women, bro. Like you said, money,
Everything.
success, everything they want because they're just focused on their purpose, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't have a purpose as a man, that's a moral right there. That I take serious, bro. Like if you don't have purpose as a man, you ain't shit, bro. You a little boy, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah, because you got the thing that pisses me off the most, bro, is when you got fucking people our age
Yeah.
and they're fucking playing video games from fucking, I don't know, 9 all the way till 5 in the morning, knowing damn well the next day you got shit to do, bro. It's like, bro, you still got shit to do.
Yeah.
If you're at your mom's house, if you're at your own apartment, it doesn't matter where you're at, what situation you're in. But if you're fucking doing some unproductive ass shit,
Yeah.
right? Knowing damn well you have shit to do the next day, like, it's just don't make sense to me, bro. Because it's like, where's your purpose? Where's your direction?
Yeah.
Even if especially if you're fucking broke, bro. Like, if
Yeah.
you're fucking broke, playing video games, drinking, partying, smoking, doing all this stupid shit, unproductive shit, at our age, early 20s, maybe even early 20s to, late 20s, it's like, bro, like, what are you doing with yourself?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing with your life? Like, realize that the most valuable thing isn't money, bro.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not.
The most valuable thing is time. That's literally what I try to teach everybody. It's like, bro, stop valuing money.
Yeah.
Stop valuing it. Value your time, because
Yeah.
time we can never get back. Time is gone.
You ever read the book Outwitting the Devil? It's a good book.
What is it called?
Outwitting the Devil.
I need to read that.
It's a good one, bro. It's a dude that interviews the devil, and he tries to get him to tell all his secrets. And one of his secrets is men forget that money isn't like the best thing. It's like the best thing is time.
Yeah.
Time is the best asset and the cheapest to attain,
Yep.
because you already got it,
Exactly.
And that's why, bro, like I go back to it all the time. Like, I charge a lot because if I didn't charge a lot for my haircut, I'll be so busy and I wouldn't have enough time for myself and for my family and for the things I care. So I gotta charge a pretty penny, not because I want to, but because I had to get my actual time for myself. And buying my time back is important to me, bro. And like a lot of people don't realize that,
And it goes back to the same point that I made the other day in my mentorship, where it's like people that are wealthy, the top 1%ers, no longer work for money. They let the money work for them so they can have more time.
Yeah.
And when you realize that, that's when you start taking those risks and taking those investments. And that's what people fail to do. Because it's like, for me, I've even had people question me. They're like, bro, you can't do a free this. I'm like, look, I respect your money.
Yeah.
100%. I respect your money. If you think that $2,000 for me to be able to help you scale quicker than I did, it's too much for you, I respect your money. Keep your money.
Yeah.
But I also respect my time.
Yeah.
And like you said, I have certain things that I want to do. I got a lot of things that I need to do. And for me to take that time for something that, for one, you might not even fucking follow through with. I might give you the whole sauce, bro.
Yeah.
And you procrastinate, where you just bullshit yourself and you don't even do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Fuck that. At least we respect each other, right?
Yeah.
I respect your money to make sure that you get enough value from what I'm about to provide for you, right? And you respect my time.
Yeah.
And that creates that respect, that barrier where we both respect each other.
Yeah.
Versus me wasting my time giving somebody everything and then they're just like, fuck it. Tomorrow I gotta go get fucked up with my friends, play video games till 5 a.m. and do the same bullshit all over again. What was the point of you getting this whole shit for free,
Bro, a lot of times when I do things for money instead of like the actual knowledge, sometimes when I do things for money, bro, I feel like a hoe, right? Like when someone pays me to do something and I jump up real quick, like, oh, I do it for that much, I feel like a hoe. I feel like a hoe, bro, like, because that's morals. That's breaking my morals. Like, nah, like, I need to think what's more valuable. Is it really this money right here or the knowledge I'm going to get from doing something else,
For sure.
Quick money ain't gonna last forever, bro. Every time I got money so quick, it's gone, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone right away. But the money I put time and effort into it stays a lot longer. It makes me more money,
Yeah.
And I won't do it, bro. I won't cut after hours or take $100 for doing certain stuff or like going to house calls for a discounted price. I won't do it because I'm gonna feel like you're hoe.
Yeah, I had to realize that shit too, bro, because when I was popping in haircuts and doing house calls, shit, bro, motherfuckers will be at the house like nothing but dudes that got money.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, hey, bro, like, I came for one haircut. Here's this much. Hey, you want a haircut? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
You got time, bro? I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking beat up, but
Yeah.
you know what? All right, bro, fuck it. Here's another 300.
Yeah.
Boom. Then there's the other guys like, damn, bro, it's
That's
already
some hoe
11.
shit.
So
That's
I'm
some hoe
like,
shit, bro. That's what I see it as.
yeah. But I didn't realize that at the time, you know, because shit at
Nah,
the
you
time too,
won't.
you're at need, you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing too. Like if you're at need for the money, that's different though. I feel like that's a little different. But when you start thinking, when you really start putting your brain to use, then you're like, this ain't right. You know, there's other ways
Yeah.
around that shit, bro.
I think the only thing when it comes to the mentorship, why I think it's worth it is because you do save time. You know, you save time because when
Yeah.
somebody pays for the mentorship, they're paying, or at least you should be paying a mentor who knows exactly what he's talking about and has been through that route.
Yeah.
Not only succeeded,
Yeah.
but fucking failed. Because if that mentor has never failed, what happens when you do hit rock bottom?
I like that you said that too, bro.
How
If
the
that mentor's
fuck?
never failed, bro, like how do you know, bro?
Yeah, exactly. If he's never failed, I'm sorry, but he's not ready just yet.
Yeah.
Because the real fucking challenges come when you fucking fail, bro. When you hit rock bottom again. When you go right back down to the bottom is when the real challenges start. Because, hey, bro, who's going to complain when you're fucking making all this money, having a great time, and you've never had it before and everything is going great? Who's going to complain? Who's going to tell you ain't shit? No, bro, I'm the shit. I got this. All right. And then when you hit rock bottom and all those people are gone,
Yeah.
and you're back in a room by yourself alone, it's like, what's up now? Like,
Yeah.
are you still the shit? And that's when you really got to put your head up and be like, you know what? I did it once. I could do
Did it again, bro.
Yeah. So I think that's one of the major things I had to learn. How do you go about setting your goals, bro? Because I feel like a lot of people fail to do that. That's one of the biggest things. And I could see it without you telling me, bro. Like I could
Yeah.
already see like kind of how you are.
Yeah.
I could tell you have this like structured mindset. Of course, we're not all perfect, right? Because even me, I'm
Yeah,
shit
hell
that
no.
I'm like, bro, fuck. But it's accountability too, you know.
Yeah.
But what's the way you go about setting your goals?
I always have this, for instance, like if I want to set a goal, I want to know what I want to obtain by that goal, right? Or whatever that goal is, I try to reverse engineer it, you know? For instance, like just to make it easier for people that are hearing this is like, say I want to make $100,000 a year, right? All right, let me reverse engineer that. You know, what in that 1 year, what do I got to do every month to make that, right? And then that's like $8,000, right? So what do I got to do to make $8,000, you know? How many haircuts I have to do that day, that week, whatever.
Yeah.
If I had to raise my prices, how do I get? Like I just reverse engineer every goal I do. That's how my mentor taught me. It makes it easier, bro. Instead of you're like, here's 100,000. Where the fuck do I start? What's my first step?
Exactly.
Nah, bro. Think backwards. And that's the way I set goals, you know. And then lately I learned too, bro, because a lot of times I told you earlier, like if I set a goal, I hit it and I get back comfortable.
Yeah.
I learned through my mentor too is make those goals your lowest standards, right? And what I mean by that is, so that goal is up here, it's your highest standard. But once you hit that standard, put that highest standard down to your lowest standard. That's the lowest you should be again, you know? And then you look at the long run, it keeps going up and up and up, you know?
Yeah.
And goal setting is so important for everything, bro. People don't realize that. Goal setting for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year. And then next thing you know, the whole year goes by and like you're like, fuck, I did all this shit, bro. And it paid off, you know? Little shit, even little down to like the hour, you know, figuring out like, does whatever I'm doing in this 1 hour, does it really matter? And if it doesn't, who can I talk to about this? And that's a mentor, bro.
Yep.
You know?
I have this saying, bro, that I started recently that whatever you did yesterday doesn't count because today's a new day.
Yeah.
You know? And I've been standing strongly on it, bro. Because every day I set this new goal.
Yeah.
I set this new goal and I'm like, how am I going to reach it? And once the fucking sun starts going down, bro, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I start going in that mode where it's like, damn, I need to reach it. I need to reach it and just find a way to get it. And I think it's helped me a lot. But also when I first started in sales, bro, when I first started in sales, the money was ridiculous. Like my first time ever seeing a big check, I remember I woke up, saw the check, and I'm like, holy shit, 10 G's.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Put the phone down. I'm like, hold on, let me check again, bro. Let me make sure it's still there.
Yeah.
I would go spin, check again, be like, all right, we're still good. It's still here.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it, bro. But then, and I think this is a problem that happens in my industry too, is that since you make that kind of money, what I would do is like, I would fucking run it.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, okay, what's my goal? Well, I need to make another 20 grand by Friday. How can I do that? Well, I need to knock this much, do this much, so I can make this much.
Yeah.
Cool, done. So I would literally, bro, like I'd be running in time. Like I'd be just making sure I get that goal. Once I get that goal, I was like comfortable again.
Yeah.
And that was my mistake when I first started into like sales. But recently I stopped looking at the money. I stopped looking at the money and I started looking more at the end goal,
Yeah.
right? What's my end goal? So like, kind of like you said, break it down, reverse it, right? So I look at my end goal and I'm like, this is what I want. How do I get there, right?
Yeah.
Like for right now, money wise, right? Let's just talk money wise. Money wise, I have a goal for the next 12 months because I just turned 29.
Yeah.
I just turned 29 and I've already reached this goal before, but this year I want to reach it again and double it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next 12 months, because I want to leave my 20s with a bang.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to turn 30 and I'm like, fuck, bro, what did I do in my 20s, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh yeah, I'm going to turn 30, bro, and I'm going to go party. Fuck yeah, I'm 30, welcome to a 30 club. Fuck that. I want to leave my 30s and be like, bro, you're a fucking bad motherfucker. So like, I have all these goals, but one of them financially is like, man, I want to make $2 million in the next 12 months.
That's good. Yeah.
And my goal is to make that $2 million. And I'm just like, how can I do it? And I start breaking down numbers. I'm like, okay, well, 1,000 times 1,000 is 1 million.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll break it down even further. And I keep breaking it down. I'm like, okay, I could do this. That's how I'm going to make my first million. How am I going to make my second one? Repeat it again.
Yeah.
Or I could sell this, do this, and there goes my 2 million.
And we make it sound easy because we're talking about it that way, bro. I don't think like some people understand that the hardest part about all that is taking action.
Oh, yeah.
Is taking action, bro, and thinking. You have to sit there and think for hours, days, and just think about it. Like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And then a lot of times, sometimes we get caught up in work and don't want to think.
Yep, that's true.
I've done that, bro. I feel like I'm doing that this last month. I've been so caught up at cutting hair and making videos that I haven't actually like sat back in my bed and in a dark room and sat there and thought about like, how am I gonna make this really happen instead of just cutting hair, you know? What do I gotta do? What has to change, you know? And I did a little bit, and that's why I went sober. I went sober, bro, because I was fucking up when I moved out here. The first 2 months, bro, when I moved out here, bro, I was kicking it, you know?
Yeah.
I was kicking it, drinking all the time, smoking. I was like, I moved out here for a reason. I moved out to the DFW for a reason, and it's not for kicking it, bro. It was to make my life better and make people in Kansas life help them out too, you know?
Remember your purpose.
Remember my purpose, bro.
Yeah.
I was getting distracted, bro. It's cool to kick it, bro, but like, it's a wasting time and money, bro. Earn that shit, you know?
That's the devil, bro. It's those tests that he sends you, you know?
It's a test, bro.
Yeah, but it's because, like I told you, like whenever we ask God for something, I feel like the devil sends you those tests, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's like us sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think my child is ready for that blessing. And the devil's like, you're wrong. He's not. He still wants to party with me.
Yeah.
Send him some girls. All right?
Yeah.
Throw him to Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, give him the Lambo. Give him this. Give him another 20,000, 30,000, 50. Boom.
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, well, he's getting distracted.
Yeah. You need to read that book, bro. You need to read that book.
Bro, I'm interested now. Now that you're telling me about it.
A lot of people don't like listening to it, bro, because it's a dude interviewing the devil. Like, especially if you're religious, you're like, oh, I can't listen to that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, just go in there with the open mind, and you're going to see, like, damn, this shit's kind of wild. That book put me on. Relentless, I got that tattoo on me. That book put me on. You ever heard of it? Mm-hmm. Relentless is by Tim Grover. He trained Michael Jordan and, like, Kobe Bryant. He wrote books about them. And then another one is The Way of a Superior Man. You read that one?
Nah,
no,
bro.
Bro, The Way of a Superior Man is a game changer, bro, for any man. Not even man, bro. Like in the book, he talks about it. It's really for the masculine being and how to be the masculine in a relationship, you know? And there's a feminine. But as a masculine person, you have to be in touch with your feminine side too.
How's that?
So like, you have a kid, right? Boy or girl?
I have both, a boy and a girl.
So with your girl, bro, like with your daughter, how do you act with her?
Well, of course, you love her. She's a girl.
Yeah, but you're more feminine towards her. Like, how do I explain? Like sometimes you go out there and like you comb her hair and shit, like the little masculine. That's feminine stuff to do, you know? Does that make sense? You're a little sweeter to her. You're a little sweeter to her than you
Yeah,
would
for
to your
sure
boy.
sweeter.
Yeah, that's being in touch with your feminine side, bro. People don't realize that, you know? It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. People don't understand. Like, for instance, drinking, kicking it with your boys, not having a purpose, all that's feminine energy, bro. Not saying women don't have a purpose, but they have a masculine side too, except their feminine side is a lot more than the masculine side, right?
Yeah.
And once you're a man and you touch and base with that masculine side, bro, and you read that book tells you like, bro, like you have to have a purpose, you know? And in order for you to like, to be the man you want to be, the real masculine man, you have to be in touch with all those sides, the feminine sides, having a purpose, having drive. All that book is good, bro. You definitely got to tap into it, bro. It's a game changer, and I use it to this day, bro, in certain situations, bro. Like I think, like, damn, what does that book tell me? You know, that I should be doing. The book?
No, I'm saying like, does it teach you like empathy?
With women, yeah. With women, it does.
So would you say that's a feminine characteristic?
Empathy? Yeah. Being emotional is a feminine character, you know? Being being logical is a masculine trait, and being emotional, thinking with emotions is a feminine trait.
It's feminine for sure.
It's in us, bro, like no matter what, you know? And men just need to understand that. Once you're too masculine, you're scared to do like a little feminine shit, bro. Like it's because it hurts your masculinity. You're scared like some man's gonna take it away from you. Yeah, it's a weakness. Yeah, and once you see a weakness in some other man, you can take it, bro. You know, you can take it.
You know what's crazy, bro? To me, I've always seen that when people talk shit, like for now, right? The internet is a big thing, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of men, when they talk shit that they're the big shit, and they talk shit about another man, that's because they're pointing out their weakness, bro. A lot of the times, they're always pointing out their weakness.
I get that a lot. And that's the first thing I see when I see people hating on my comments. Like, oh, this talking mad shit. And I'm like, bro, like, that's the image of yourself. You're fighting with yourself, not me, bro. Like, another thing I do on social media is I never, ever reply to nothing negative.
Me neither, bro.
And if I do, it's with something positive. But if you DM me something positive or message, leave a comment that's like positive, I'm replying to it, bro, because I just don't fit into negative shit, bro. But at the same time, I wonder if it's like, I think about this to myself, like, I wonder if I don't feed into it, bro, because I'm just, like, scared to be opinionated, too, you know?
That they're gonna criticize more what you said already, your response?
I'm scared to be opinionated and scared to be judged, too, you know?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of men have that thought, too, you know?
I think that I was at that point, too, when I first, like, started doing the social media shit.
Yeah.
But then I stopped giving a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I stopped giving a fuck simply because I realized, like, you know, I've had people tell me dumbass shit, and I'll just be like, bro, like, what has it affected in my reality? Like,
yeah,
everything is good.
Yeah.
You know, this is good, this is good, this is good. Whether, for me, like, now I've gotten to a certain point, bro, where I really don't give a fuck what people think.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody says, oh, man, he probably thinks this, or he's probably doing this, probably doing that, like, at the end of the day, believe whatever you want, bro.
Yeah.
Like, my reality is not affected by you at all.
Exactly.
And you know how they say, if it doesn't feed me or take food from my table, it doesn't really matter, you know?
Yeah, I agree, bro.
So, man, it's a great conversation, bro. It's a great conversation. Everything that we've been talking about, bro, has just aligned so perfect, man. And it's just crazy to me because I feel like we've reached that flow state that a lot of people don't. Mm-hmm. And I like having conversations with people like yourself, bro, because it makes me, honestly, it does make me genuinely happy, bro.
Yeah.
That we have a lot more people that are starting to open up, like their mind, like their mentality is changing. You're starting to want to help other people do the exact same thing. And we're no longer guiding people the wrong direction, bro, because my guidance when I was younger was like fucking in the streets, bro, gang banging and doing dumb shit, selling drugs, doing stupid shit, bro. Like shit that would never take us nowhere where we are today, you know?
Yeah.
And I've made my mistakes too. I've done certain things, but at the end of the day, it's nothing that I'm proud of, you know? Like even when people are like, oh, bro, I'm from here, and I'm from this and this. I'm like, man, bro. I kind of look at them and I'm like, bro, if you knew anything about me, it would blow your fucking mind. But I'm not proud of it. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
say nothing. I'll let you have your shine if you're proud of that. But me, I'm proud of the good accomplishments I have made in my life, you know? Like my children are a good accomplishment
Yeah.
that I'm just proud of, bro. I'm proud that they're able to do what they do. And I feel like I've even healed my inner child
Yeah.
thanks to my kids, bro.
Yeah.
Being able to see
Another
them.
thing that I like to touch on too, bro, is I don't want to sit here and think like I have everything figured out, because I don't, you know? I might talk and speak like I do. I don't. As much as success I see that I'm doing and other people see that I'm doing, I really don't have shit figured out. And I'm still learning every day, you know? And I think that comes with a lot of other people that think they're high and mighty.
Yeah.
Like, bring that shit down. Be humble. But don't be too humble where you sit yourself too low with these lower individuals' mindset, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. But I don't have it figured out, you know? And I like talking to people like you, because you might have something I don't know, you know? And I can work off that, you know?
Yeah, I had a humbling point, bro. I had a point where I had to humble myself.
Yeah.
You know, I had to humble myself because, like you said, you reach a certain point, especially like from my upbringing. Like, I never thought this shit was possible, bro. Like, I never thought that none of this was possible. Like, if you were to go back to me at 12 years old, if I could go back, sit in a room right now with 12-year-old me and be like, dude, one day you're going to have this.
Yeah.
You're going to have a son that looks just like you.
Yeah.
You're going to have a beautiful daughter that loves you unconditionally. I would have been like, man, this guy's fucking crazy, bro. Like, what, bro? Like, get the fuck on, bro. Like, let's go. Like, you know? But then it's like, damn, man, like, it's here. But I had a humbling point because I don't think it was me, like, being over the top. Because I was always humble with people. I've always been humble with people, bro. Even one time that I was coming out of a restaurant, bro, I seen this guy that, he was doing the valet, right? He was the last one. I was the last one. And I was like, hey, come here, bro. He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, hold on. And I always used to carry fucking ones in the Range Rover.
Yeah.
And I popped out and I had like 300, 400, bro. And I was like, look here. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, no, bro, you're good, man. I'm like, no, bro. I used to do what you do.
Yeah.
And I respect you, and I just want to tell you, like, God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. Bro, he's like, bro, can I give you a hug? Like, man, bro, you just made my day. Like, it's been tough, man. And I'm like, hey, bro, don't thank me.
Yeah.
Thank God. One day, return the favor.
Yeah.
And it goes back to one thing that happened to me when I was a kid, bro. When I was homeless, and I still remember this shit, bro. When I was homeless, it was like 3 a.m, bro, and I was walking back because I was supposed to stay at one of my friend's house. Then he ended up saying, like, nah, bro, my mom is tripping. She said you can't stay here. I'm like, fuck. So, shit, I'm in the middle of the streets on Westmoreland, walking down fucking Westmoreland, bro, going back to the warehouse thing where I sleep at.
Yeah.
And this truck pulls up. And I'm like, fuck, it's a cop. Nah, bro, it's a guy. And he was like, hey, man, you okay?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro, I'm just trying to go home. It's too late for you to be out here, man. You're just a kid.
Yeah.
And I know, of course, maybe somebody would have been like, fuck that. Like, you're going to get kidnapped. Something's going to happen to you. Nah, bro, when I tell you I felt like the most genuine conversation ever, I felt it, bro. And he was like, man, you want to ride, man? Like, I'll make sure you get to where you need to go. And I was like, man, fuck, bro. It's a tough decision because you're like, fuck, I don't want to get kidnapped either, right?
Yeah, bro. How old did you get? 12?
12.
Fuck,
But
bro.
then again, at 12 years old, bro, I was a bad motherfucker.
I was too, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have been like, fuck it, let's go, bro.
Yeah, bro, like, I was a bad motherfucker. But and if anything, bro, he would have started some shit. Like, I would have, But I was like, nah, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'll take the ride.
Yeah.
And on that ride, bro, he was telling me, he was like, man, you believe in God?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I did this because for some reason God told me to stop.
Yeah.
God told me to stop. And I one day, when you can, return the favor.
Yeah.
Don't thank me, just return the favor.
Yeah.
And then he dropped me off, bro. Never saw that man again. But it was just like, damn, bro, and I still remember it.
Yeah.
Still remember it was one of those little Toyota like trucks, you know what I'm talking about? The ones that are like one cab, single cab.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
little
Tacoma.
trucks, bro. Yeah. And yeah, bro, coolest man ever, bro. He was telling me about God on the way over there. And It's probably like, it's not even like 5 minute drive, bro. But he was just telling me about God, and then when I stopped right there at the little warehouse, he's like, what you got going on, man?
Yeah.
Oh, my house is right there. He's like, oh, okay. Um, and then that's when he told me, because I was like, man, thank you, I appreciate it. He's like, nah, man, don't thank me. Just return the favor one day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
You got to, bro. You got
And yeah, man, that's just the things that happen in life, you know? Any last things you want to touch up on, bro? Because the conversation's too good, man.
Yeah, it's gonna go on forever, bro. If you stay here, and I gotta get home and do some work too, man.
Yes,
Work don't
sir.
stop, man. Work
We got
don't
like
stop.
about 5 to 2 minutes. Any last things you want to touch up on?
Man, nothing much, bro. I just want to say thank you, bro, for inviting me out here.
Same
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah,
It
for
was
sure,
great
bro.
having you, bro.
And I want to thank you a lot too, bro, for like since you're from here in the DFW area, I'm not, and being real invited, you know, really inviting to me and shit, bro.
Oh, yeah,
That's one
for
thing I
sure.
like about the DFW area, bro. Like everyone's cool, bro. Everyone's cool, yeah. It's more welcoming here than most places, you know.
Yeah, it has. It has been a lot lately.
Yeah.
I just want to give a big shout out to my brother, man, my boy Omar. Big shout out to him.
Shout out to
Always
Omar,
here.
man.
Shout out to Omar, man. And a huge shout out to Ivan. Appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you
thank
taking
you,
the
bro.
time out of your day. I admire everything you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna make a big impact, man. I
Yeah.
already see it. And just the conversation that we had, I know you're gonna make a big impact simply because of where your mentality's at.
I'm gonna return the favor, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna return
right.
the favor
Return
to
the
somebody,
favor.
man.
But yeah, man, last thing I want to say is a huge shout out to Conquer, right? Sponsored by Conquer as well. And of course, hey, big shout out to, what is it again?
Faded Culture
Faded Culture.
and Moss Energy Drink, man.
Yeah, so, hey, man, let's keep learning. Let's keep getting better. And we appreciate everybody who was here today. Stay tuned and drop some comments below. Make sure you follow this guy, all right?
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.